Hello my beautiful people, what is going on? Yosemite guide here, checking out Willow Creek. We north of Bass Lake. Beautiful but chilly day today by the south entrance of Yosemite. Yeah, but you got to be careful. Beautiful, but watch out. Since 1989, an average of one person has died per year along this creek. Many others have been seriously injured. The rocks are really slippery, so we're gonna try and be careful of that. But luckily my feet act as suction cups, so we should be okay here. Yeah, so let's enjoy the ride. And the ground is quite cold, so I gotta keep it moving so my feet don't get too cold. But hopefully we don't get into too much snow right away, 'cause that would be bad. And this one hits you pretty steep right off the bat here. I'm on the east side of Willow Creek. You can go up the west side too, but you can only go so far on that side before going away from the creek unless you cross it. But there will be no creek crossings today because that creek is roaring. And this is nice. We got a couple days of sunshine here for the next storm we got coming in tomorrow. At least I didn't hear anything about atmospheric river, so that's good. If I hear the term atmospheric river one more time, I'm gonna have a atmospheric river in my pants. Not sure if that makes sense, but that's how I feel. There was a really cool episode on Survivor Man right along this creek that Les did, where he pretended to get lost in the wilderness, and search and rescue had to go find him. They did a good job. But that was a big operation. I remember when they were filming that up here. Definitely some sensationalism in there, but it was really cool hearing them talk about the various edible plants and flowers. Manzanita is a good one. We'll be showing that in the springtime. Starting to get in to a little bit of snow here. So I will be coming up on Angel Falls here fairly quickly. There's Angel Falls here. Wow. First waterfall on this trail, first big one. So yeah, we got Bass Lake in the background there. Hopefully you can hear me over the roar of this thing. It is pumping right now. And this is where people die. Right over there. They get too close, those rocks are slick as snot, and they just get trapped in there, drown real fast. Let me go on these slippery rocks I was telling you about. This is a water collection spot for the Bass Lake community. Probably really hard to hear me. And we continue onward. We got spectacular views all along the creek here. One cascading waterfall after the next. Some good fishing holes in here. The trout aren't super big in this area, but every bit as delicious if you're into that sort of thing. And we are climbing in elevation, starting to see more patches of snow here. The stream is calming out for a little bit. Snow on the trail. As long as it's just patches like this, we're okay. If you check out my Yosemite Falls hike, I got into solid snow there, and that was really tough. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna push it too hard today with the snow. Usually when you get bug in my mouth. Usually when you get longer stretches of snow like that, you're not far from the trail turning to solid snow. So we'll see what happens up here. And this area is a ladybug hibernation spot. They bury themselves in the fall, and then you'll know spring's coming when they come out, and they're actually able to predict what kind of winter we're gonna have. They'll bury themselves deeper when we have a heavier winter, so they probably went down to the mantle this year. But it's amazing when you see them coming out. There's just thousands and thousands of ladybugs all over the place, grouped up, and it's quite a sight. Here's a classic fishing spot along this creek here, and it looks like it's turned into solid snow for a little bit. I think I'm gonna throw on the flip-flops because I'm not ready to turn around yet. And this trail is quite a mess right now, as are all the trails around here. There's trees down everywhere. Everywhere. And we're just in solid snow right now. I put on the flip-flops here. No shame in my game. You just gotta listen to your body, especially, you know, solo hiking out here. I don't want to mess around. Oh snap. So I was off the trail and it got ugly really fast, but here it is. And I'm back in the game. Hell yeah. Got a little stream running down the trail. But that's good. It's melting all the snow. So I did put my flip-flops on just because the snow is getting a little thick. Oh, here we go. Here is evidence of springtime. Got the ladybugs coming out. These are all ladybugs, and they're all still buried. This is the beginning of them. The first I've seen them this year. You can see that's just, they're just trying to wake up. I won't bother them too much. But when they come out fully, I mean, there's just thousands of them. There's still a lot right here. That is a good sign. There's a little roost. Yeah, they're just all out mating. Sometimes I wish I was a ladybug. And it looks like we might be able to make it up to Devil's Slide. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Unnecessary Trail Snacks with the Yosemite Guide. Today we have a can of evaporated milk and a sleeve of Oreo cookies, my little MSR stove, and we're gonna see if we can bake a cake in the wilderness. If you're like me and you like to carry unnecessary weight, this is a good opportunity to learn some new recipes here. My trusty Swiss Army knife, and you gotta have an energy drink because that goes great with chocolate cake. I love the Zoa energy drinks. Shout out to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. It's about drive. It's about power. That was pretty easy. Let's see. Oh shoot, that's a lot of fat. So I don't think I want to use the whole can here. I'm gonna take my sleeve of Oreos here, and I'm just gonna crush these up. I've never actually done this before, but I figure this is how things are invented. I think I'm supposed to add water to my evaporated milk. That would make sense. Got a nice Oreo powder going. And we're gonna dump her in. I'm gonna give this a good stir. That is very hot. I think I'm gonna turn it down a little bit here. We're starting to boil up. So now I'm just gonna wait and see if this will set up as it cools. And we'll see what we get. Here's our, hopefully sets up into a cake. So maybe I should stick to my burritos on the trail. I use way too much liquid, so it's not setting up. So I just have a pudding here. While it is delicious, I was looking for a cake texture, which I've done before at home with milk. I just didn't know how to use evaporated milk. So it's a good Oreo pudding, but it's probably like a 4.7, if that. Okay. Lunch site is clean. We ready to roll. And back down to the main trail here. And that sleeve of Oreos is just sitting in my gut right now. Probably wasn't a good idea, but I'm trying new things. Thanks for joining me on my hike here. It's a good time. Making these YouTube videos kind of helps me feel like I got a friend with me on these solo hikes. You guys are pretty good company. You're a good listener, you know, and that's what I like about you. So keep following me here, and we'll have some really good adventures this summer, I'm sure. Creek crossings are gonna be dangerous, so we're gonna have to be careful with that up in the high country. I expect pterodactyl mosquitoes this year. Mosquitoes are gonna be bad. I just know it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited nonetheless. Thanks for coming along. All right, guys, so that about does it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, that means you're probably related to me. And if you're not related to me, we should be friends. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you next time. Love you.